Well, hello. My name's Dr. Ralph Hank, and you probably watched my intro video. I certainly hope that you did to give you a sense of who I am and what kind of things I think about. If you want to call me Ralph, please do, by all means. I know that sometimes people prefer to be formal. In that case, it would be Dr. Hank. But Ralph certainly is very welcome. We're all adults here. And if I can't get your respect by what I do, well, then we're in trouble anyway, right? Because you're not going to listen to me. Before I get too much deeper into this, you should know, based on, to quote a woman from a cooking show where they were trying to find the next cook all-star, I suffer from slide-on bitch face. Yeah, that's right. I forget to smile sometimes. It's not that I don't care to. It's just I do take this stuff very seriously. And I want to make sure that when I talk with you, I cover the material that's important and that I do it in a way that makes sense for you so that you can maximize your learning. You're going to see that my approach is different from Brooke and Scott and Jay, because I work from an asynchronous level. I don't call meetings. I provide you with little vignettes and little mini lectures. I provide an approach which is where you're completely in charge of your learning, and I expect you guys to do the work that is there for you to do. My job is to help guide you through that work and to help you to understand it. So if you have a problem with something, make sure that you let me know and say, hey, I didn't understand what you were talking about, or I was doing this reading, I didn't quite get it. Can you help me figure that out? And I'm happy to set up a Zoom meeting with you. I'm happy to talk by phone, FaceTime. Let me know what works for you so that I can help you at any time that you get stuck. My office hours are really pretty flexible. They're basically, I'm in my office from about 3:30 on every day, 2:30s, really 2 o'clock on Tuesdays and Thursdays, most Fridays. I'm in my office and around. But I figure for us, it'll probably work better if you shoot me an email and say, hey, I need to talk to you. I need to talk to you at such and such a time. And that'll work just fine with me. I get that you guys are busy. You've got families and all sorts of things going on. And for me, there's just my wife and I and our dog. And both Louise and Belle, the dog, are really quite flexible, and they understand what you guys are going through and are happy to support me as I'm trying to help you guys learn stuff. So for this module this week, we're looking at a few videos. I've got a couple of video lecturettes and a couple of things to read. Down the road, you'll find that I've got thicker readings for you, so get ready for that. I've probably focused more on principles than Brooke does. Brooke is more self-reflective in her approach and helping you be self-reflective. And I think that's really very, very important, and I'm glad she's doing that. I have a bit of a different approach in my part of the course. I do a lot of self-reflective stuff with people in my own consulting background. And like I said, I think it's really important and valuable. I'm going to be focused a little bit more on the principle stuff. So there's a lot more reading that you may end up doing when you're looking at the material that I'm covering in my weeks. And I'm also going to be doing some more casework with you guys, because I think that's a marvelous way to learn. And I'll talk with you more about that down the road as we get closer to doing some of the casework. Let me share the screen with you quickly. And there we go. And just so you know, here is the Unit 3 Research Basics and Proposal, October 15 to 21st. There's an overview, the objectives of what we're looking at. Here's the folder with the readings. There are these readings for you to follow. And Let me just make a bit of a change here. I had it in edit mode, and I'd like it to stop being in edit mode. There we go. And then there's other study materials, which is where we have the videos. And here are 2 videos that I didn't make, but I think are really cool. And then there's 3 videos that I made and I think are pretty cool too. So watch them in order, all right? All 5 of them. And when I finish this video, I'll put the intro video in here as well. But by then you'll have seen that. And there are no discussion topics for this week. There's not a group meeting for this week, but there is a unit assignment. And that's the 1-page research proposal. And here is where you submit it. I'm going to talk with you a little bit more about that research proposal in the videos that I've showed you. And in the meantime, I'm going to basically say goodbye and see you in the next video. And I'm really thrilled to have the opportunity to work with you and help you learn some stuff and have you help me learn some stuff, because my experience with professionals who come back to school is that there's a ton of learning that I get to do for working with you. Have a good one.